As the sun rises from Lake Betz in Morrisville, North Carolina, we're going to continue my big year 2025. Let's go.
Out in the wild where the colors dance, filled for photo, give on taking a chance with a camera in hand and a heart so free. He's chasing the birds, it's where he wants to be. From the hummingbird's flutter to the eagle's flight, in North Carolina he's capturing light. Every snapshot tells a story and recalls a song. Phil's on a journey where he knows he belongs. Oh, Phil's picayune, let's take to the skies, chasing 200 with wonder in his eyes.
What's up, everybody? Phil with Photo Gear Fun here today, back at Lake Betz, just before sunrise, and got some moon shots too. I'll show you those there. But we're gonna check out what's going on at Lake Betz. Spring migration is starting, so hopefully we'll see maybe some warblers, maybe some ducks that are passing by on their way back up north. But there's beautiful Lake Betz. If you haven't seen these videos before, I'm on a quest to find and capture, either on video or for a photo, there's a great blue heron. As many birds as I possibly can. The counter's two great blue heron. The counter is up here. I'm not sure where we are, 127, 128, something like that. But yeah, we're gonna see what we can find here at beautiful Lake Betz on this late winter, almost early spring morning, probably about 40 degrees. Gonna be a beautiful day. I'll check in a little bit. So there is the sunrise this morning, not cloudy. But I did capture both the moon and the sun today, so I'll show you those shots. I see some tree swallows. I might have seen some northern rough-winged swallows too. I'm gonna have to keep my eyes open as I walk right into the sun. Hopefully I don't run into anything. But like I said, beautiful morning. It is March 19th, just so you know. I don't mention the dates a lot, but so far quite a few birds. Haven't really gotten any shots of anything. Been focusing on the sunrise. We're gonna go ahead and see what we can find here. There are a bunch of ruddy ducks, saw some buffleheads, saw some other ducks which I couldn't identify. Also some birds flying over that I can't quite identify. I'll have to wait till I get home, see what those are. There's a whole flock of them. So yeah, it's the sun, like I said, is just rising, so it's gonna start to light up the swamp side, and we'll check in a little bit. Yeah, so the tree swallows are over here just chilling out. I took a bunch of shots. These are some of my favorite birds to watch. I'm going to try to get some in-flight shots, which is terribly difficult. They don't really tend to fly in any particular pattern, and they're not easy to capture in flight, but I'm going to give it a go. Hopefully they'll take flight, but I get some shots of them sitting still, which doesn't happen very often. But pretty cool to see. So we're going to see what else Lake Betz has for us here this morning, but it's just cool to see those tree swallows. As I stare into the sun, I'm pretty sure that I got a shot of a northern ruffed wing, easy for me to say, swallow, which would definitely be another first for the year. It's hanging out with the tree swallows. I'm gonna check it out when I get home, but in the field it kind of looks like one. So got more video of those tree swallows and that rough wing swallow, say that one 10 times fast. But pretty cool. So we're gonna continue on. I'm gonna go to a little different area and see what we have over in the other swamp area. All right, so I've got the Canon R5 today with the 200 to 800 for photos and videos. The Osmo Pocket's recording me. I'm gonna try to do a little more of these kind of shooting things and talk a little bit more technical. I haven't gotten too technical yet. So for my photography folks who might be watching these, this is for you. For the birding folks, maybe you can, maybe it's somewhat interesting, but the 2 to 800 seems to be doing pretty well. Got some red-winged blackbirds flying by. I'm hoping the kingfisher will stop by, but I haven't heard her so far. Saw some doves, some sparrows. Tuck setting, so I generally will set my shutter speed at 1/800, 1/1000 for birds at rest basically, and then I'll bump it up depending on the bird to 1600, 2000, 3200 of a second for birds in flight. The slower birds like great blue heron, I can probably get at 1000 without any problems. And for video, I just try to get the correct exposure. I'm not worried about the rule of, 180 degree shutter rule or whatever. I'm just trying to get video, so the video might not look as good as some others, but I'm in the field trying to do photos, videos, and manage this camera. It becomes very difficult to kind of get everything perfectly dialed in, so hopefully you don't mind that, and figured I'd rather bring the action than get everything perfect. But let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of these. I'll do some more kind of clips where I'm doing the action taking shots when I see them. Let me know what you think of the static shots. Just let me know. I'd really appreciate your comments down below on what you think about this series and about the way they're being filmed and edited and all that good stuff. Any comments you might have are greatly appreciated. Try to keep them kind if you can. That would be appreciated as well. But if not, let me have it. I'm a big boy. Got my big boy pants on. I can handle it. It's starting to get a little warmer, thankfully. It's probably 45 degrees right now. You can probably hear those red-winged blackbirds. They're all around me. But yeah, I'm gonna kind of sit here for a while. If anything exciting happens, we'll pop in and you can kind of see me in action. But we'll check in soon, hopefully. Well, how awesome is that? Got a barn swallow, so I got the trifecta of swallows here today. The tree swallow, the northern roughwing, and the barn swallow. I got some video, I'll insert it here, but he is basically over on this pole here. I'm gonna try to see if he stayed. Actually, he might be gone now. Very, very small bird, hard to see. But I'm gonna take a walk over that way, maybe I'll see him again. I got some shots, probably the worst shots I'll see, or I'll take of, yeah, it looks like it's gone, of a barn swallow, but video, definitely can tell it's a barn swallow. So, yeah, it turned out to be a trifecta day for swallows. We'll see what else is around. We'll check in a little bit. Well, that's going to do it from Lake Betz in Morrisville, North Carolina. We've got a saying around here that Lake Betz never disappoints. Certainly didn't today. Again, saw those trifecta of swallows. A bunch of different birds here today. I think I counted 30. I'll leave my eBird checklist down below. Sorry, that sun's right in my face. But yeah, great day. I'm going to send you over to Studio Phil. We'll see. We got at least 2 new birds, maybe 3, and then there's some mystery birds flying above, which I don't know what they were, but we're going to check out what those birds are. Send you to Studio Phil, he can figure it out, and we'll see what that count ends up being at the end of this video. So take it away, Studio Phil. Okay, before we get started at Betz, I saw this barred owl at Sandy Creek, another one of my favorite spots. It devoured this mole or vole right in front of us. I was with a friend. This eastern bluebird kind of popped up and said hello. Did see this red-headed woodpecker. Gave us quite a few shots actually, and these ruddies are probably taking off pretty soon, but you can see these males here have they're getting into their breeding plumage with those bluish beaks. I just love the way the light was hitting this mallard here. More shots of the tree swallows who decided to take a rest. I appreciate that. And this one sounding off. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you like these types of videos, please consider subscribing. Get out there and have your photo gear fun. I will talk at you again in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it.